Hey guys, so in part 8 of the Laravel for e-commerce series, I'll be setting up the routes for the admin dashboard. So if we check over here, this is the regular dashboard, but if I enter dash admin and I'm already set up as an admin user, I have access to this private route. And this is only accessible if you're an admin user. So if this is something you'd like to learn how to do, then watch this video. Okay, so first what we're gonna have to do is create this admin column over here. So I already just created this, but I just forgot to turn on my microphone, so I'll just redo the section. So first what we need to do is create the migration file. Okay, so back in VS Code here. So what you want to do is open up your terminal over here and then run the command php artisan make migration add is admin to users table, then table is equal to users. Okay, so I already have this over here. Okay, so it would just be adding this admin boolean column to the users table and then do the same for the drop column. Okay, and then once you have that, then you can run php artisan migrate. And then if you open up the database table here, you can check that the admin table will now be shown. Initially, it will be set here to 0, so just set it to 1, and that will provide admin credentials to the user. Okay, and then execute that command. And then after, what we want to do is create the controller. So back in VS Code, we're going to create the admin controller. Okay, so the command to run is php artisan make controller admin controller. Okay, and then I already have this over here. So it's just a empty controller at the moment. Okay, and then after that, what we're going to do next is work on the routes. Okay, so here in web.php, we'll add the routes for the admin dashboard. So what you want to do over here is set up the admin routes by doing routes middleware and then auth. So just make sure they're logged into account, and then admin. Just make sure so this ensures that they're an admin user. So we'll set this up after. Okay, and then close that off with square brackets. Okay, and then the prefix will be admin, and then the name will be admin dot, and then group function, open that up. Okay, and close that off here. Okay, so just an error here with the square brackets. So just click into that here. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so first we'll set up the route for the root. So root get /admin controller index. Okay, and then make sure you import the admin class over here. Okay, and then gonna do name dashboard. Okay, so we'll do the remaining routes for our resources. So that'll be products, categories, users, and orders. So route get products product controller class. And the same for the other resources. Okay, so make sure it's resources, not get. categories controller. This one is for the users. And lastly, the orders. So we have these all already imported. Okay, so we'll create the user controller after. Okay, and then route resource orders order controller. Okay, and then this should be good. Okay, so we do have the order controller, so import that. And then the user controller we don't have. Okay, so let me just make that again over here in the terminal. So PHP artisan make controller user controller dash resource. Okay, so this has been created here. So if we check it out, we have a resource controller. So let's just import that into our web.blave.php. Okay, so that's good. So next let's work on creating the admin middleware. So again, reopen the terminal. And then we'll do PHP artisan make middleware admin middleware. Okay, and then open that up here in the middleware folder. Okay, and then over here what we want to do is if auth user and auth user is admin, this will grant access. So return next requests, and then otherwise we'll redirect them to the regular dashboard. So otherwise return redirect dashboard. Okay, so next we need to just register that middleware that we created. So we're going to import it over here in our web.blade.php file. So use app http middleware and then admin middleware. Okay, and then we'll add this over here into the admin middleware over here. Okay, so remove this one over here, and then we'll just use the admin middleware as they need to be both authenticated already and have its admin access. So it's kind of redundant to have both the auth and admin middleware. Okay, and then class. Okay, and then save this. Okay, so next let's create just the view for the dashboard, and then we can do some testing with admin users and non-admin users to see that this middleware is working correctly. Okay, so over here in resources, let's just create a new folder here under views and name it admin. And then under there, we're going to create a new file called index.blade.php. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the index route that we created for, let's say, products. So just copy this first. And then paste it here just so we get the tailwind styling. So we don't need this stuff here, the for each loop. So We'll exit that and then just name this admin dashboard. Okay, and then over here, we'll just write a paragraph. You have admin access. Okay, awesome. So now let's do some testing. So go back into our application. And then let me just log in. Okay, so I'm logged in here in the regular dashboard. So change the URL up here into admin. Okay, so it could not find the defined route. Oh yeah, so we just need to also do the index view for the controller. So let's just do that. Okay, so back here in the admin controller, we'll just set up the index route. So public function index. Okay, then open that up and I'll just return view admin.index. Okay. And save that. So over here, don't forget the strings. Okay, and save that, and let's try again. Okay, so refresh. Awesome. So here we are in the admin dashboard. The admin URL, it says you have admin access. Okay, so let me make a new account here that's not an admin user, and let's try to access the admin panel and see if that will work. So register. So just add in a new account. So Sean Tess at Gmail. Password. Okay, and register. Okay, so I have an account here. So this isn't an admin user. So if we check here in our table plus and we double check, so this one over here is not an admin user. So it's marked as 0 over here. So now let's try to access the admin route. So back here on the website, let's change the route here into admin. And then as you see, I get redirected back here to the customer dashboard. So this is working. So this concludes part 8 of the Laravel for e-commerce series. So in the next part, I'll work on setting up the forms and the front-end views for, say, products and categories. So please like and subscribe to stay up to date with the series, and thanks for watching.